just a quick sequence of events. The transition from defense onto attack. Lawless is down all the way on that opposite end of the pitch.
Well, Lawless battled hard to retain possession, lost out, and obviously feeling the after effects of that. Well, Maharlika have been pressing more. They have been trying to be the more attacking team here, but Mendiola doing just enough to really avoid any crucial threats to their own back line.
Which also gives credit to the defensive line of this Mendiola side, where you have the likes of Polinag, Endepe, Fadrigalan, and Sandoval.
Tuazon has been very active as a substitute for Maharlika, but really yet to threaten. Barbaso. Amisola making a run. Barbosa trying to chase it. Amisola rather trying to chase it. Libre has it, trying to take on Endepe. Eventually does. And referee eventually pulled it back for a foul.
And that was a work from Libre. Really challenging on two players. They tried to play out the advantage, and as soon as it was seen that he could not get the advantage, the referee then blew his whistle.
Substitution coming up soon, so it will be Epeso coming in for Montelibano. And Amisola will be checking out as well.
And as we talked about, really just the impact that Epeso could have in this matchup. And the other substitution as well is the late goal scorer in that match against Stallion Laguna, Jeremy Thoyer, coming in again as a sub.
So very attacking substitutes here. Epeso and Thoyer coming in, as well as Tuazon a while ago. So the intent is there, but can they deliver the product? Charlie Beaton standing over this one with his electric pink shoes. Hard to miss. Good ball in. Watara there to punch that away.
That was quality delivery from Beaton. But Dini Watara was just quick to react and punch the ball out of danger.
Epeso. Barbaso. Charlie Beaton again. Unable to really control that one, and handballs as the referee just bounced off. 72 minutes played here as Mendiola still up 1-0. Take a look at this one more time. MJ Libre beat one and received contact, but credit to him for trying to play on. Endepe leaves that forward. Thoyer with the ball.
Of course, Endepe just clear the ball out of danger. Restart again at the back for Maharlika.
There's a bit of a gap here between the midfield and defense of the Maharlika team. Thoyer. MJ Libre now.
You see how quick the give and go opening up in the center. Libre and Fornea have been.
Trying to find a run of Beaton, almost did so. Chance there for Beaton, and it was really a 50-50. Watara getting on the receiving end of that one.
It was definitely just a hard tackle on Dini. And that was also from the quality of the pass back from Fadrigalan, heading it back to Dini Watara.
Well, let's take a look at that. So a poor header there, and both of them were really out for the ball. It's just that the studs of Beaton going up there may have been a bit dangerous had it made contact to Watara.
You can see his vision was also just, he was trying to go straight for the ball, but as you said, having your studs out and just really the tackle hitting on to Dini Watara, who has been crucial, has been crucial really for this matchup. Came out strong, he's a big keeper. The well-timed punches to keep this Mendiola side with that 1-0 advantage.
Fadrigalan will be checking out soon in favor of Dave Deloso. At least that was what the board showed a while ago.
But it's good to see Dini Otara back on his feet after that strong challenge.
And you know, Watara went up for that ball. He basically chest first, face first. And take a look at it again. They always say that if you're a keeper, you're going to have to be a little bit crazy. And that's a key example why.
But in terms of that challenge, actually Beaton was lucky not to get a yellow card on that. And just shows to show as well the guts of what goalkeepers bring on this stage.
You like a certain goalkeeper, right, Tash?
You may say that.
Yeah. Shout out there to who I'm sure is watching and reviewing her performance. Very own Philippine Askel, Thai League superstar, and Patrick Data. Hello, my friend. As Tasha is now blushing under her face mask. Ball moving forward now. Mendiola there to clear it up though. Could not really find Epeso so far in the game. Talking about Maharlika, I know he just came in, but he's such a big target and unable to really get him any touches. Talking about Maharlika.
But when you think of the works of Fornea up on top, and as I said that he lost the ball, I'll save the compliment for later.
Well, there's a bit of a gap there between the back line and the midfield of Maharlika yet again. I'm sure Coach Roxy Dorlas would love to double check the footage again to try and figure out ways that they can improve. Good defensive touch there. Barbaso now to Toyer. Could not find Libre though, as Tuazon wins out. Apia won the ball there. Flores, nifty move. Can he finish though? Beat another defender, but could not beat the keeper. That is offside though, so that will be pulled back.
Just the work of Flores, if you could see it. Lawless and Basa slow to get up after Flores gets the best of them. Takes a shot, forces the save. As you take a look at that quick cut on that right, takes a shot right before the sliding tackle of Lawless. Does enough to test Bandeken.
Libre unable to control that. Apia pushing that forward. Altiche trying to get to the end of it. He eventually does. Tuazon, who's an attacking player, all the way back now to attack, to defend rather. Tuazon. Great delivery. Trying to find Beaton. He's onside. Can Beaton control it? Trying to go inside, but great defending once more. Epeso finally gets a touch on the ball. The big man trying to drive towards the center. Poor ball inside. Beaton was waiting for it.
You could see that pace he had on that left flank, able to beat his man. It was just the quality of that cut back pass, easily read by Endepe.
Long ball inside again, and Endepe, well, almost obviously beats out Libre.
Literally felt like David and Goliath at that moment.
Well, in the story, David beats Goliath, so let's see if that happens in the game. Moving now on the left flank. Poor ball inside, but Mendiola will still be pressured here.
This time you could see that the relentless pressure being put on by Maharlika have been proving too much for Fadrigalan on the back.
Well, the substitution that we announced earlier is now going to be coming in. Deloso will come in for Fadrigalan, who is now being stretched for a little bit of cramps. Again, these players are not in peak physical condition, given the circumstances that we are in, especially due to the pandemic. And on the other side as well, Lawless is also on the ground, getting stretched there by Bandeken Fong.
Let's see, of course, what changes will be made for this Mendiola side. take a closer look first at Hajimedi and Apia. Really just two players that have been controlling the tempo for this Mendiola squad.
Peter John Padrigal, replaced by player number 15.
The loss, of course, UAP player played for NU. Now slotting in the back. He played wing in that last matchup against Kaya.
Offside there for Epeso. Flag is up. Well, the Maharlika bench was screaming for a foul a while ago unbeaten, but then played on because the ball did end up in the feet of Tuazon.
You know, there's still 10 minutes to play. Though it is 1-0 in favor of Mendiola, literally the second half tells a story of how Maharlika really just have been pounding on the attack.
Flores could not get the better of the defender. Jerry Barbasa now kicking forward to Tuazon, finding Toyer. Espeso asking for it. Unique Tuazon again. Fornea asking for it as well. Trying to find the run of Toyer, but really no one bent their runs.
There's a good intention up on the attack, but the connection just wasn't there. Toyer's run was on the wing, not really cutting inside.
Watara, long ball forward. Trying to find Apia. Could he beat Barbaso? Not that time, but Decan Fong will collect here. Back to Barbaso. Apia still applying pressure. Good turn from Barbaso, but just finding Flores now. Flores been so dangerous this half. Already got the better of Lawless once, got the better of him there again, and Lawless!
What a
Flores.
work from Flores. Ashley Flores has been key to the attack of Mendiola in this second half. Look at that quick turn to put himself in the position to try to score. Again, just a few touches to the right and finds himself free space to take a shot, testing out Bandeken and winning a corner.
Got jumbled up there in terms of saying Lawless and Flores quickly after each other. Here's a chance now for Mendiola. Ball whipped in. Bendecan Fong gets it. But Bendecan Fong has had to make a few crucial saves here in the second half. Playing it quickly to Epeso. Good clearance there coming from Mendiola. Sando.
Seems that just the hand arm caught up with Apia.
Take a look at this chance again. So Jamedi freed up Flores with the dummy and unable to get that on target.
And this is what you want to see from Ashley Flores. And he's really been standing out up on top for this Mendiola side. We know the capability and the quality that he has. He's played for the likes of Loyola, of Stallion, but really for this side of Mendiola, he has been playing big up on top. And you could see it in his confidence with holding the ball.
Sawyer with the foul. Deloso, the substitute.
And as the time trickles down, you could expect really just a frustration from the side of Maharlika.
Well, Mendiola, if they could nick a goal here, that would put the game to bed. And if you're Maharlika, if you secure a goal, that's game on. Jimedi. Oh, trying to find Apia again. Basa there to control.
Good movements from David Basa.
Jerry Barbaso. Who does he go to here? They go to Fornea. It's been the beating heart of this Maharlika team in the middle. Shifting it to the wing again. Back to Fornea. Fornea needs options here. Not getting any. And Deloso forced a foul.
Deloso has been a firecracker coming into this match, and Apia confronting Fornea with things that happened earlier. Really, everything heating up in the final few minutes of this game.
Well, for everyone who thought that this wouldn't be a competitive matchup because of the fact that neither of these teams could win a title, well, you were dead wrong. Take a look at that again. So Apia, well, Deloso there with the foul, but Apia came there and I believe gave him a piece of his mind.
And Fornea, known to already have been in the heat of things. It happened in that last game against ADT. And now again being a menace for this Mendiola squad.
Card there for Apia. Confirmation of the yellow card. So many white shirts pressed forward, and now you have Epeso and Indepe who are matching up against each other. Finally, the size advantage for Maharlika. Pia trying to find the run of Hajimedi. Libre pushing forward, playing it, trying to find Tuason. Jeremy Thoyer couldn't do much.
And Depe doing enough to have to restart this game as the ball goes directly at the commentary booth.
Can I just say, that was very impressive that you didn't even flinch. Also, a shout out to our floor director, Dana, who basically headed the ball after it bounced off the ground, albeit by accident, but it did look impressive. Christopher Lawless will check out, and Cosco Luela will check in.
Mendiola FC, player number 17.
Fresh legs at the dying minutes of this match. Will it be enough? Can Maharlika still grab a goal and share the points?
Deloso and Yannick Tuason getting into it. So Deloso coming in as a sub and making himself felt for sure.
And you could hear the instructions coming in from Anton Del Rosario is that, you know, not to get into altercations. They don't have time for that.
That is a corner there after Watara was unable to keep that in. 2 minutes left. Do we have a late twist in the plot?
No, this will definitely be the best clutch move if Maharlika can come out with a goal from this set piece.
Beaten over this. The obvious target is Epeso. Chance here for Tuason. Unfortunately for him, that was off the mark. Still time here for Maharlika though.
That's the delivery from Beaton inside the box. They get the first touch. Thoyer just couldn't. But Yannick Tuason with the bicycle couldn't keep it on frame, on target. But lively outings from this Maharlika side. The second half really has been Maharlika pushing attempt after attempt on this Mendiola squad. Mendiola, of course, have had those few shares of chances up on top. Ashley Flores and Hamed Hajimedi have been connecting up on top.
Well, Hamed Hajimedi almost reached for the ball with his hand.
For a moment, forgot what sport he was playing.
I'm not even aware that he plays basketball. Basa, the center back, now moving forward, but his touch failed him. Just one defender here, but Baso tried to take a step up. Is this the winner? Yes, it is. Flores finishes it. Finishes Maharlika and secures 3 precious points for Mendiola. Picture perfect. And what a celebration.
And you could feel the joy literally of this Mendiola squad. They were quick on the counterattack, catching the players of Maharlika really just off guard. It was 4v1 in the end, 4 players up on top, and Flores getting that goal that he deserves from the countless efforts that he had on top.
Take a look at this. So off the
And-
mistake there from Basa, they find Apia on the left, and the beautiful ball just found Flores, and he made no mistake this time, taking out Bindeken Fong.
That was a great team effort as we talk about the run of Epia on that left flank. The quality of the ball, he used the outside of his right foot. He gave it right behind the defensive line, enough for Flores to just continue his run and slot it in the back of the net.
Fornea trying to find Tuaso, now trying to find the run of Toyer. He gets it. Toyer trying to find a Peso, unable to do so, but Fornea gets it. Trying to pull one back here, talking about Maharlika. Trying to look for any movement here, talking about Fornea. Eventually plays it back. And a bit disappointing there in that sequence for Maharlika. Tuason trying to get to the ball first. Barbaso takes a long shot there. Doesn't trouble Watara. Well, a late substitution here. And looks like, well, we were looking for Kenry Balobo, and he's checking in as an outfielder.
You know, it took a while for us to really just check.
I was
I mean,
looking at
we
my...
kept quiet for quite some time. We're like, wait, it says here goalkeeper. And Kenry Balobo, who really played an important role as a goalkeeper in that game against Kaya, is getting in a couple of minutes in this matchup as a field player.
You know, if he ends up using his hands, I really don't blame him. Pangasinan going on the run there, but Fong there to collect as they'll try to launch it forward here for a final attack from Maharlika as time is running out on them. But really that hit by Flores, that goal, already put this game to bed, realistically speaking. Coscoluela could not get the ball as Indepe. What a neat touch there. MJ Libre trying to get the better of him, eventually does. Still MJ Libre, and MJ Libre is just thrown away.
We love the guts of this kid, you know, just taking on the challenge up on top against Indepe. Literally a player twice his side and does enough to win them a set piece in a favorable position towards the end of this match.
Beaton trying to make this look a bit more respectable for Maharlika. High ball in. Watara couldn't get his hands to it, and it will be a goal kick. Disappointing here for Maharlika, but
All
really,
hats off really to Mendiola and especially to their captain, Ashley Flores, a player who really deserved to score that second goal after those countless attacks. Again, he was in charge of that crucial pass, technically the real assist in that the first goal, as he made that pass to Altiche.
Kenry Balobo with a forward move there, just trying his best to maybe get on the score sheet here. Poor ball forward again as Mendiola will run the timeout here unless there is another goal on the cards. As Kenry Balobo, who was onside, can he provide a pass? Couldn't even get to the ball, really.
Able to keep it in play, across inside.
Flores unable to get to that one. That really, a 3-0 scoreline though would have really flattered Mendiola. And there you have it, Mendiola with their first victory of the season, 2-0 of Nebreja in the first half. Of course, we have to credit that wonderful effort that should have been a goal there from Altiche, and then the finisher from Flores that put the game to bed. All hats off for Maharlika for the effort here, but still work to be done for the new club. It's the end of their season, but for them, it is something to build on. Mendiola have one more to go and a chance to climb up even further.
Mendiola really just showed us what they're capable of doing. Finally, settling into this PFL 2020, showing us the flavor that they have on attack. Everything really just clicked for this squad, and they really build up on that momentum they had coming off that draw against Kaya, coming into this game, really showing us not only their counter-attack style of football, but what they can do when they keep possession. It was amazing to watch them to cover this matchup, and a game that seemed to be a no-bearing for others is actually a mid-table battle for the two squads.
Altice there with the effort that wasn't counted, but Nebreja there to make sure that it was still 1-0 for Mendiola. Again, a fantastic effort coming from Altice. Fortunately, no goal line technology means that wouldn't count, but still we know that Mendiola did enough to make sure that went in. And take a look at the second one. Again, breaking away off a defensive lapse here for Maharlika. And Flores with a cool finish. Something that he did deserve given the glut of chances that he had. But what a ball coming from Apia. The pass from the outside of the foot. And a tidy finish getting past Bendek and Fon. 2-0 in favor of Mendiola FC 1991 against Maharlika Manila. And up next, we have what should have been the big one, but still a great matchup. United City Football Club against Kaya FC.
And you know, there's still a lot to fight for this next matchup. As ADT clinched 3 points today, Kaya now are fighting for the second spot in the PFL 2020.
A lot of pride on the line for Kaya FC and for United. Well, they want to add a cherry on top of their title. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. My name is Paulo Del Rosario alongside my partner Dacho Alquiros, and we hope to see you again next time.
Oh, what a strike! Porteria still. Porteria with a great pass! It's the opener!
Experience the PFL action. Only on EXP-TV. Iba tayo.
Oh, what a strike! Porteria still. Porteria with a great pass! It's the opener!
Welcome to the Jade Market. Walk this way, please. all about fun. It's all about travel. It's all about lifestyle. About discovering what people treasure most about life.
Hello mga sisis! Welcome to our show, Single Moms Real TV! I'm Gatsy. I'm Miss A. And I'm Miss Lay. And welcome to all single moms out there! Hello mga sisis!
This show is for the weak and powerful single mom out there.
For all the single moms, we are here and you are well loved.
This is our challenge, so let all the single moms. We are still complete.
Mahalaga na ang bawat miyembro ng pamilya ay may magandang pangangatawan at maayos na kalusugan. Sabi nga nila, health is wealth. Bad mood ka ba? May bago ka ng kasama sa mga diskusyong siguradong feel good. Let's brighten your day para laging ka lang. Siguradong okay ang kwentuhan, lalo pa at good vibes ang hatid namin sa inyo na siguradong pupusuan mo. Oops, time out muna sa nakaka-stress na balita. Break muna sa mapanghusgang mundo ng social media. Dahil good news naman tayo dito sa Break Ka Muna.
Dahil hatid namin ang malayang kwentuhan at talakayan para sa buong pamilya.
So meron talagang family medicine. Okay. Ang programa kung saan bida ang pamilyang Pilipino, ang mga usaping pangkalusugan at kalagayan sa buhay para talagang #family goals sa iyong lahat.
Simulan na ng ating journey towards a healthier and a happier family. Dito lang sa Family Matters.
Experience the PFL action. Only on EXP TV. Iba tayo.
And this show is really intended para naman yung family natin magbuklod-buklod at maging healthy in mind, body,